is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope all of you are having an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing year, but most importantly, that you're all reaching for your fullest potential. Now today, I want to talk a little bit about something that's really important when it comes to achieving your goals and dreams. It's something that if you really wrap your head around it, like it could really help you propel you in terms of what you're trying to do in terms of achieving those goals and those dreams. So if you're ready, man, let's get it.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go.
All right, so check it out. So recently I had a project to be done in my house, and that project involved us creating like an extra room in a location in my house. And initially when we started, you know, we had called some contractors. We said, hey, all right, let's see how much it will cost us to do this extension to the house. So we called in some contractors. They came in, they gave us a price. We agreed on a price and we started the project. But as the project began, there was some little things that started popping up that needed to be fixed that added to the overall initial price or quarter price that they have given us. Now, we had budgeted for a few extra $100. Obviously, things happen, right? Things are gonna come up. But there were two major expenses that came up that we definitely needed that were not in that budget. And at that point, it's like, it's either you stop what you're doing at the moment or you continue to make sure that you finish up the project that you wanted to do and to have it done the right way, right? So the point that I'm trying to make here is that a lot of times, and this is the main point for the video today, a lot of times we prevent ourselves from achieving or even starting pursuing a goal or a dream because we start thinking about how much it's going to cost us. And when it comes to your goals and your dreams and the aspirations that you have in terms of what you're trying to do, you cannot count the cost. And this is what I was saying at the beginning, like if you wrap your head around this, you're going to be able to achieve anything that you want to pursue. You're going to be able to achieve it, because when you go into something thinking about how much it's going to cost you, the reality is that 99% of the time you're not going to do it. To give you an example, this extension that I wanted to do for the house, we have budgeted, say, for $5,000. At the end of the day, I'm ending up paying close to $10K to finish the room and to make sure that it is to the standard that we wanted for our house. If that contractor had told me from the very beginning, like, hey, it's going to be $12K to fix this room, I probably would not have done it. And that is the point that I'm trying to make here in this video. When it comes to your goals and dreams, you cannot count the cost. Let's just use a different example. Let's say fitness, because fitness is so important to maintain your health. When it comes to fitness, you cannot count the cost. At some point, you're gonna have to make sure that you eat right. That's gonna cost you money. At some point, you may have to find a nutritionist. That's gonna cost you money. At some point, you're gonna have to find a personal trainer that can give you the guidance, the nutrition, everything that you need for you to be able to achieve 100%, 120% the goals that you're trying to achieve. That's gonna cost you money. Same thing if you're flipping houses in real estate. You go in with a particular, just what happened to me right now. You go in with a particular budget in mind. You think that this is gonna happen, and then things happen along the way. You cannot go in thinking about how much it's going to cost you, because if you go in with that mentality, you're not going to do it. 99% of the people that go in thinking about how much it's going to cost them to do something, they're not going to do it. They chicken out. They just pull out because they thinking about the money, and they're not thinking about what that's going to do for them in their life going forward. Like for us, this room is going to be a blessing because it's going to give us a lot more room in our house for our kids, for us to be able to be more spacious. So again, going in, I was like, okay, we have this plan, but at the end of the day, I'm spending more than what I have budgeted for, but it is going to be something that's going to give us peace of mind. It's something that we're going to, actually we love because it's almost done the project, and it's going to be beneficial for us, our family, and what we do every single day.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go, here we go.
So when it comes to your goals and your dreams and what you're trying to achieve, it is absolutely important to go in with the end in mind. So if you're trying to lose weight when it comes to training, if you like trying to lose weight, you cannot go in thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna have to put myself on a diet and buy specific foods and buy specific things that are expensive. You can't go into it like that. You got to think about like, I want to go in there and I want to make sure that I achieve this weight if you're losing weight, or that I achieve the muscle mass and the structure structure that I want for my body, you cannot think about the cost on a monthly basis. You're gonna have to buy supplements. You're gonna have to, again, when I mentioned at the beginning, you may have to get a personal trainer. All that thing is gonna cost you money. And if you go into it thinking about the money part first, 99% of you are not gonna do it. So if you really wanna make sure that you achieve your goals and your dreams, do not think about the money. Like, I remember when I started making my album, and I talked about that a couple of videos ago, I didn't know how much an album was gonna cost me, but it doesn't matter how much it costs me, I'm gonna make this happen. And that is like the main point that I want to drive today in this video, is that if you really want to be able to achieve any goal or anything like big that you want to achieve in this world, you cannot go into it thinking about the money first. You have to go into it like, how much do I want this? What is the value that this is going to bring into the world? And forget about how much you're gonna have to pay for it, because along the way there's going to be things that are going to happen, and you're gonna have to make adjustments. But if you really want to be able to achieve that goal or whatever it is that dream that you're trying to achieve, you're gonna have to pay for it. But you can't count the money. You have to make sure that you stay focused and you stay centered on making sure that this is what I'm trying to do. Boom. It doesn't matter how much it's gonna cost me, you know, even if it takes me 10 years to do it, but I'm gonna make this happen because it's something that I really want to do, and I know that it's gonna benefit somebody else out there in the world.
On me, you know I'm the one and only. All them other ones is phony. Moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet. Straight tie where I'm gonna be.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that for some of you this video was beneficial, that maybe some of you can really wrap your head around this concept of not counting the cost when it comes to pursuing any goal, any dream, because along the way there's going to be things that are going to happen and you're going to have to make adjustments. But if you really focus on what you're trying to achieve, it doesn't matter how much it's going to cost, you're going to pursue and you're going to continue to push forward. So I encourage you, all of you, to continue to push forward. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, continue to push forward. It doesn't matter, you know, what anybody else thinks. If this is important to you, keep pushing forward. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. For all of you that have been following me, thank you for following me, and I'm gonna continue to get better. Man, this is the year, man. Let's continue to get better. Let's continue to reach for our full potential, and I will see you guys on the next one. Let's get it.